Hi, Stephen. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
I have your birth information as August the 2nd, 1960. Is that correct?
That's it.
Okay, great. So you're a Leo with Sagittarius Rising. A lot of fire, a lot of creativity in your personality, a lot of great debate skills and desire to sort of be noticed or lead, you know, have some kind of a leadership role in the world. It's something that you would naturally be drawn to, and it's also something that would naturally sort of come to you. Even if you didn't want to be noticed, you have the kind of chart that says that your energy is noticed. True?
I think so. I always considered myself as a fire sign, as a Leo, like a king of the jungle.
You know, when you have Sagittarius rising, it makes the ruler of your chart Jupiter, and you also have Jupiter in Sagittarius and the moon in Sagittarius. Are you know, an educator or somebody that's working with foreigners? Have you traveled a lot?
I'm a journalist. And also I teach as well, teach elementary school.
Okay.
Educator would be pretty accurate.
Yeah, I mean, it's the very first thing that sort of jumped out at me was that there's a lot of, you know, teaching, learning, the search for higher truth, though.
That's one of my favorite topics, is talking about the spiritual plane.
This is the biggest part of your chart. You have Sagittarius rising, and then you also have two planets in Sagittarius, the moon and Jupiter. And Jupiter is the ruler of your chart because Jupiter rules Sagittarius, and you have it in Sagittarius. The Sagittarius part of your chart is about your own identity. So you talked about Judaism, you also talked about Zen philosophy. All of those spiritual truths that you're learning about are in an effort for you to discover who you are. They're all about self-reflective, self-identification.
Yeah, do you sense that I'm on the path to finding purpose in my life?
We might have an idea that we only have one single purpose, but the chart talks about multiple purposes that we have. I mean, you have a purpose as a teacher. You definitely have a purpose working with children. Ruler of your career line is actually Mercury in Cancer, and Cancer is a very maternal energy. So you're a very maternal, caretaking, you know, protective energy in your own classroom. And while it also, you bring the Leo there so that you're in charge and, you know, you're standing up there and you're the center of everyone's attention. One of the big parts about your chart is the discovery of your own nurturing quality and your desire to take care of these kids. So that's a part of your purpose also. Stephen, do you have any other specific questions?
How do you get a sense that a relationship might occur in my life?
Jupiter is going to go into the sign of Cancer. That's more connected towards your house of relationships and quote-unquote marriage, but committed relationships. And so that energy is going to begin in the autumn, and it goes for an entire year.
I've never been married, and I don't have any kids. Does anything come up in your you know, vision about why, or I know why, but I'm just thinking that there's a possibility that I might be single the rest of my life. I'm 52.
Great.
And I don't know, it takes a lot of responsibility, a lot of commitment and sacrifice and compromise.
It takes a lot of sacrifice and compromise to have a wife, let alone to have children. Yeah, I would imagine that your struggle is right there, you know, with your sense of sacrifice and commitment. And with all of that Sagittarius energy, you're very much more a free spirit. You don't really want to be tied down.
Exactly.
So there's your answer.
So it has to do with the Leo and the Sagittarius connection, the wanting to be a free spirit.
Yeah, Sagittarius. It has to do with Sagittarius and all that lesson you have about being more of an adventurer, not being tied down, being free. Very much you have a very free chart. You don't want, You certainly don't want anyone that you would have to try to negotiate or compromise your spiritual beliefs with. So if you found somebody who was Jewish, who was also interested in Zen philosophy or travel, that might work for you. But short of that, you would find it oppressive to be with somebody that would hamper your own personal search for this higher truth.
I think that's about it then.
Okay. Listen, it was really nice to have you on the show. Thanks for being here.
Thank you. You have a good day.
Thank you. Okay. Bye-bye.